Well, obviously I'm pretty excited. It's definitely something that if you asked me a few years ago if I thought it was going to be happening, I would have said no. So, it was definitely unexpected, but nonetheless, all my family's here, and we're very excited and obviously honored. I mean, this is a pretty prestigious franchise, and some of the talent that's up in the rafters right now, like Dale Durkach, who obviously coached me, and Mike Sillinger, who I have a pretty good relationship with. It's very humbling to be part of that. So, it should be a good day, and I'm looking forward to it.
What was the story on going from 27 to 7?
Trying to think here. What happened was we traded. I can't remember who we traded, but anyways, Matt Delahaye wore number 7 my first 2 years. So, for whatever reason, he wanted to switch to number 44. I think it opened up or whatever, and 7 had always been my number growing up, and it was my favorite number. Obviously, I can't wear it with the Oilers because it's retired, but he had switched, and I had wanted to switch right away. So, short and sweet. That's pretty much it.
What are those memories? What are the good ones?
For sure, my first game at home. I remember skating around and warm up and looking up in the stands and seeing where I used to sit. That was pretty cool for me. Whether it was meeting in Brent's office when I was 16 and having the argument with my dad on whether I should stay or not. That was for me, it was a no-brainer. My dad thought I was too small, and maybe I should have another year of junior A. But 50 goals was pretty neat for me. Making the playoffs and winning the division our second year. There's quite a few memories that, and for the overall aspect of it, playing in front of my hometown crowd and a lot of family and friends in the stands every night. That was pretty special for me.
Was it true you weren't going to go anywhere else? It was here or NCAA?
We were just talking about that on the way here, and yeah, you know what? If I wasn't drafted by the Pats, or maybe to the extent Calgary Hitmen, I was living there at the time. I was probably going to go play NCAA hockey. I was obviously a late round pick, and wasn't very big at the time, and my family was big into school, and I'd always been good at it, so it was definitely an option.
You mentioned you weren't that big of a player, so a lot of people kind of put you off because you were low around. I mean, what does it mean to you to kind of continue to prove everyone wrong when they said, I don't know if you can make it to this level, and then I don't know if you can make it to the NHL, and you continue to show these guys that you can do it at a high level?
It's just kind of I'm a competitive person. I've always wanted to prove people wrong. Even at a young age, I was a good hockey player, but people wrote me off because I was too small. And at the time, the rules weren't changed, and it was a bigger league. I mean, the first year, my draft, the first 4 picks were, 6'3" and above. So, to me, it was always if I could play at this level, I can play at the next level, and just keep moving forward. So. That's always been kind of my mentality.
Brought it up a bit yesterday. You built it with your grandparents first your time here, I guess. How special would you have that here?
Yeah, that's to me that's the biggest thing why I'm really happy this is happening now. Say we did this 20 years down the road. Maybe they're not with us, so they're definitely a big reason why I'm here today. I mean, for a 16-year-old kid, even though I'm from here, my parents had moved away, and it's tough to move away. And for a lot of cases, for me, it was a lot easier. I moved in with my grandparents. Every kid dreams of that. You get home cooked meals every day, and they had a lot of sacrifices for me. And it's they're going to be here to watch that, and I know it's going to be special for them. Especially my grandpa's going through a tough time right now, and he's got a diagnosis with lung cancer. So. It's going to be really special for him. Hopefully a good one. From what I've heard, it's going to be a sold-out barn, and there's a lot of people here tonight that obviously Steve Tamley, Brent Parker, some of my old coaches, people that have gotten me to where I am today, and obviously say some words on the ice, and I have a lot of people to thank. So there's behind every person there's a lot of people, and all those people today are here with me, so I'm pretty excited about that.
You mentioned yesterday that you're not really an emotional person, so I mean, what do you think you'll be like standing there with your battery raised and your family around you?
You know what? When it was announced, I'm usually pretty good with my words, and I had nothing to say. So we'll see how my speech goes tonight. But it's going to be a special moment. I think for me, the thing that really hits home is my grandparents. You know, I'm really happy that they're going to be able to see this. You know, like I said, they've been going through some tough times the last few months, and you know, I really wanted to get this done for them. And like I said, I wouldn't be here without them today. And everyone remembers their billets, but for mine and my grandparents, they've really sacrificed a lot. And my parents, obviously, the same, and siblings and teammates, but whatnot. But you know, it's really special for them, and I know that they'll be pretty proud and excited for this.